Woo!
Good morning.
Morning.
How are we this morning? That's everyone. That's to Monica and to the rest of the world out there. Hello, good morning. That's Monica, by the way. I don't know which. I think you're on that side.
Oh, I'm not sure. Like, I suppose on live it's on different sides. On my screen, that's you. I can be like, "That's Jodie."
It's like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. You know, I think it's that way. I think it's that way. I don't know which way it is. It could be any of the above. That's it. Hello, good morning. How are you? How's your week been? You've got a show at Hoopla tonight. Did you have one last night?
No, I had a show. I had a show last night. I'm menstruating, so it really hit me hard. But to this morning,
I know what you're like. I know what being on stage with you like it's like. Then yes, I have had that experience.
Oh. Yeah. So I showered this morning, which I don't usually do for this. But I've only got stuff on my top. I'm literally naked on the bottom. Like, no joke. I was just like, I don't even need it. I'm just gonna do it this part. What's the point of putting it on?
See, that
I'll just
lovely image in my head.
Yeah, I'll get really excited, improvise, and go back, and everyone will see my I was gonna say coochie, but that's disgusting. My vagina, that's what it's called. So yeah, but
yes.
It was good that stuff is back on. I definitely felt like really weird, but I'm super proud of myself because I went there and then we was like handing out, like, we had our set list already, and then before I got there, they decided what we're going to be doing, which is not a problem. We've been playing together for a really long time. It's like, Monica, if you host a show and do this, and I was just like, no, not today, thank you. I'm just feeling really weird. And I felt just so proud of myself and so happy that I felt comfortable with them to just go, no, because usually I would be like, yeah, great. But I was just like, I don't want to give my weird energy to the top of the show.
Yeah, that was probably very wise of you. And as I said, I know how it can be for you when you're experiencing your time of the month, your rags. What other words do people use with them? There's rags. Yeah. Oh, we looked this up one time, didn't we? And there was some quite interesting takes in there as to
is it
curse.
A visit from Elma? Oh, curse. Oh gosh, yeah. In my mother's church,
Eve was cursed with it for giving Adam the apple, and so that was the curse that she was given.
Oh gosh. What was his for taking it? Group enterprise. I
know. That's been in the news this week, hasn't it? Because there's this big move now for these women who are, I'm sure there's men as well who have been put into jail for life sentences for being involved, for being that group enterprise, exactly that. And this is what, anyway, it's quite depressing stories, but they're trying to get the justice system to change, to take more into account what has actually happened as opposed to you were just there.
Oh, okay. That was a fair few years ago, a big change of just like, well, if you were there, you should have left, or you should have told someone. So when I work with young people, just like, if you're in that situation, try and get yourself out of it. But obviously it's not so like black and white. So if you're in a situation and there's no way of getting out of it, that's different. But usually it's because like, yeah, you were there, but I didn't do the thing. Yeah, but you were there. Oh gosh. Yeah. How was your week? What have you been doing? That was just one day of my week. I haven't been bleeding all week. Just started.
You've got a whole week to go. Yay. Woo-hoo. Fun week, honey. I've had a good week. I did some filming on Monday.
Ooh,
which was nice.
Can you share? I was going to say, can you share when you started?
Not yet, because there's still what's in post with this new comedy team called Daddy's Super Yacht. Check them out because they look like they've got a really amazing slate coming up with lots of different stuff that they're going to be putting out there. And it was just really good fun. It was really, really good fun. It was just so nice to be doing something out in the real world, socially distanced, but it's still doing. Yeah, it's just a nice buzz. Like I'm sure you had with Hoopla as well, to be back out with real people.
Oh yeah, definitely
interacting with people in like of actual physical space,
Woo woo.
which was very lovely. And of course, it also encouraged me to travel out of my local environs, which is all I really do. I've got helicopters this morning.
Nice.
Not sure why.
Oh, actually, I say nice.
All
It's probably for a horrible reason, isn't it?
quite possibly, yeah, actually. Yeah. And someone all through the night was playing really loud music, but it was sort of Irish pub songs. It was really sappy music. I was going to sound like someone's had their heart broken or something and they've just going to put on their but it was really loud, but it wasn't bad music, so it was kind of just weird. I don't mean bad music, but you know, sometimes when people are having a party because it's really up pulsing music and you're like, I don't listen to that when I'm trying to sleep, though it's not necessarily bad music, but this was kind of soothing, just really loud. Yeah.
Like a giant lullaby being broadcast into your ear.
Yeah, something like that. All right, my lovely, should we do a poem?
Yeah, let's.
Gosh.
As I lie down on my bed, where do I place my sleepy head? I place it on my pillow, on my sheet, and I try to count those sheep that go bleep, bleep, bleep. Then all of a sudden, I hear a sound, and it's not next door's cute little dasher hound. No, it's the pulsating and gyrating sound of a song. And I think, oh my gosh, but wait, that beat's not too wrong.
Before I know it, I'm tapping my feet. They're moving there under the sheets. I'm disco dancing in my bed. I'm writhing around the pillow under my head. Before I know it, I'm tangled up in my sheets. Oh my God, help me, I bleat. And I'm knotted around my waist like that. I say, help me, please, but there's only the cat. And the cat comes in and starts scratching at the sheets and tearing my skin. And I'm just in reaps of blood and goo oozing out on my mattress now. And I think, oh no, quick, holy cow. Oh.
And then I think, wait, there's blood everywhere, and all that cat is gonna do now is gonna stare. This was not my fault, it was next door's issue, and I got something to wipe up the blood. I used obviously a tissue. I put on my dressing gown and went out the door, and I went up a couple of those floors, and I knocked on that flat and put on my stern, angry, I'm an adult, listen to me, hat.
And the door opened just a tiny little crack. And I could see into the room right at the back was a set of decks and speakers there. But out of them, what did blare? It wasn't the kind of music with a pulsating beat. No, it was more sort of a jig that makes you want to dance your feet. It was folky, it was sweet, it was very old-fashioned. And I thought, oh, this is rising in me, some kind of passion. And I started to jive there again on the front doorstep. And the door did open, and in I crept.
And there, between the decks and the sound waves hitting my face and the feel of my pulse with that music it did make race, I saw people around dancing with smiles on their face. This was a party, a place where people could cut loose, a place where you didn't need alcohol. You could just live on water and live on the juice. And everyone was there, everyone was together and free. And I thought, I wanted to take off that serious woman hat. I wanted to be free. And as I stepped in onto that dance floor and I moved my body and I was like, this is what I need. This is what I need more. There was a knock. There was a knock at that door. It was pushed and shoved in with a the barricade went down and there was a police dog, a police hound. The party was raided and the fun, it was faded.
The dog growled at us, corralled us into a corner. And there I was absolutely sure that now I was going to get arrested and taken down the station. And I couldn't do that because, you know, that's no vacation when you're put in those cells down underneath in the basement. And I thought, no. And I looked up to the casement window and saw that the sun was just starting to rise. And I stood up, and to my own surprise, I felt very bold. I felt very proud. And I said to that police way out loud, "It's a morning party. Look, the sun is already here. You can't shut us down. Have some cheer. Look, here's a cup of coffee. Here's a cup of juice. Take off your shoes. Go on, cut loose." And the copper, well, he looked at his watch and he said, "Yeah, you know what? My shift is just about to end. And I wouldn't mind making a new friend."
Yay. Nice.
There
We did go to prison. Sometimes we go to prison. I say sometimes we end up in prison a lot.
We end up in prison a lot. We tend to break the law quite a lot.
Mm.
Well, yeah, in very, but you'd know that if you've ever seen our live shows, you'd know that we do tend to do that quite a lot. Yeah.
It happens.
Anyway, that was fun. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely week.
Woo-woo.
Yeah. And we'll see you all. Well, you'll see us and we'll kind of know you're there next Saturday. All right. Ciao. I need to now do, you think I'd know how to do it by now?